Hello everyone, welcome to Data Discovery. Today in this video we are going to learn about data types in Python. So there are various kind of the data types in Python. So this is the most important interview question you could able to expect in nearby to interview, and this is just a basic question of the Python. Okay, so what all are the data types of the Python? Okay, and how we need to segregate between each and every data type, how we could able to identify between each and every data type, and related to some coding related to part also we are going to see in this video. So let's get started. So this all are the various kind of the data type that I have listed over here. Okay, that is nothing but non numeric. Inside the numeric there are four data types. That is nothing but integer, float, complex, boolean. Okay, and list, tuple, set, string, range. So this comes under the sequence of the data. Okay, over here the sequence of the data is being stored and dictionary. So this all are the data type. So related to this we are going to see deep in this video. Okay, so I have prepared the word document related to each and everything. So before starting, before get identifying which type of category it is, which type of the data type it is, okay, whether it is mutable, ordered, etc. things, we need to know some basics concept of data type. Okay, what is data type? A data type defines the type of a value a variable can hold. What is a variable? Variable is nothing but storing an element in which you can store and even you can reuse it, like a is x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Over here x has been given a certain value as 2. So whenever you will print x, then x will be returning as 2. So you can store the value and even you can reuse also. Okay, and even you can change also. If for example we'll do code also. So as of now, I have mentioned a is equal to minus 2. Okay, if I print it, then we will be getting as minus 2. A is been stored with value as minus 2. Okay, but if for example in my second line if I am changing into plus 2, okay, if I'll print a, then it will be returning as 2 only. Why? Because it's been inserted with, it's been updated with the value as positive value. Okay, so this is called variable. What is the variable? A, and it's been storing the value as 2. So if I will print the type of a, then it is int. So this is a numeric data type that we have already seen. Integer is numeric data type. Float is nothing but having their decimal values like zero point 0.5, 10.5, like that. Complex is nothing but real and imaginary. Boolean is nothing but true or false statement. So data type defines the type of a variable can hold. It tells the interpreter what kind of data is being stored and how it can be used. Okay, what kind of data is being stored and how it can be used. So over here data has been stored with a numeric value, and even we can use this integer data type for further use case if we need. Okay, in the same manner, not only we can store only integer, float, or complex and boolean value, not only numeric type, even we can store it in the format of list format also, like a is equal to 1 2 3, in which a containing the list, it's a container of the list values, and it's been storing four elements. Okay, so even that can be used, even the variable can be used in the format for the purpose of list tuple dictionary also. So it just, you can say it's just a container in which is just storing the values. Okay, and we can check the type. So this type uh, we are using in Python, it's an inbuilt in which it can directly show the data type of each and every variable that it's been stored. To check the data type of anything, we need to see it, list or integer, anything. So usually we used to in data science, we used to deal with multiple data, multiple rows and columns. So we need to identify whether which to concatenate or to do update or to do anything Okay, we need to know what kind of column it is, what kind of data type the column contains. Okay, so at that moment this type plays an important role. Okay, before starting with all these things, like whether it is an order data set or whether it's a mutable thing, we need to understand what is mutable and what is ordered in Python. Mutable is nothing but that object can be changed after it's created. You can modify, add, or remove elements without creating a new object. Okay, mutable is nothing but we can change it. Like, if for example, in A I have stored 1 2 3 4. Okay, if I will be changing the zeroth index is nothing but first value. Okay, 1 I'm going to change it as 100.0. I'm changing the data type also. So if I will check the type of the A, it's nothing but list, is nothing but list containing the list of the elements. But over here I could able to update it, I could able to insert it, I could able to change it. So list is a kind of a mutable data type. So this is the perfect example for mutable is list. So in the other container, I have stored in the format of tuple. So tuple has been stored in the round bracket. Okay. Over here, if I do the update value, like first index, I'm changing as 100, but I'm getting the type error, in which tuple object does not support item assignment. Over here, any assignment cannot be done. Once it created, it's been created, we couldn't able to change, but we could able to extract it. Like if I couldn't able to update the value, but I could able to extract the tuple elements. Like if I see here, then I could able to extract first index, what is the value, this all things. So tuple is nothing but immutable. Okay, I hope you are getting between the difference between mutable and immutable with the example. So list and tuple plays an important role, in which almost all of the appearance, the data will be same, but the thing is like the difference between both the thing, between data type of list and tuple is it's been mutable and it's immutable. That is the only difference between the list and tuple. It will be the most important interview question, you will be going through it, and it's just a basics question, so just score your points over there. This also one important part, we will be coming through the further video, that is nothing but ordered in Python. So once you will be getting this ordered unordered, you should not get confused what is ordered in Python and all. So for that I'm just explaining what is ordered, mutable and thing. So once this all concept is getting clear, then we will be starting with this sheet, so that you could able to understand it. In Python, order means that the item is a collection or stored in a specific sequence, and the sequence is preserved. You can access item by their position index. As I have said, in list and tuple, we could able to access by using their position, zeroth index, first index. We could able to access it. If I'll say the first index, then I will be getting 2. If I will be getting second index, I will be getting 3. But if I will be getting third index, in which my elements is also not there, but still I will be getting an error. Tuple index out of range. This is what the ordered in Python. That is difference between ordered and unordered. Items are stored and retrieved in the same order as inserted. Unordered is nothing but no guarantee of order. Items may appear in different position also. So the best example for order is, you can say, list in data type, list, tuple. As you have seen the example, I could able to extract by using the index, zeroth index, first index. We can be able to extract, but in set we couldn't able to extract. I'll show the example. Okay. S is equal to set need to be in this bracket. Okay, one, two, three, four. I have been stored. If I'll say S, sorry. then you will be getting this one. And if I'll see the type of S, you will be getting a set. Now the question is, can I able to extract the zeroth index of S? If it is a list or if it is tuple, I could able to extract. But if it is set, I couldn't able to extract. I will be getting a type error. Set of it is not subscriptable, in which we couldn't able to extract it. It's a unordered. Okay, so this is called unordered difference. Unordered. I hope you are getting by this example. Okay. So if you want the dedicated video related to Python, list and tuple, please to comment. We'll make a separate video related to it. And then, so there are various kind of inbuilt function in Python, like to append, like to insert. We can directly do it by using the inbuilt function in Python. That also, if you want, you can make a comment in the comment section. So now we'll just start with this part. So now let's start with each and every data type in a descriptive format, okay? So first let's start with the category ones. It's nothing but numeric. As I've said, inside numeric there are multiple data type. It's nothing but integer, float, complex, and even boolean also comes over here. Numeric itself, but over here it's been given separately. Okay. Integer number, both positive and negative value without decimals. Example 10. Okay. As previously we have undergo related to variable. A is equal to type of A. It's nothing but integer. So it's nothing but the single value. Even you can take it as positive, even negative too also. So again, it will be in an integer format only. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. The data type is integer. Float, it contains a decimal values, real number with decimal points. Okay, this all are the basics term. Complex term, basics max. Complex is nothing but number with real and imaginary part, something related to real values and imaginary values. This is just the basics math. This is the another data type, string, which comes under the text. Okay, it's nothing but sequence of character in which um, it comes under the double quote or single quote, anything. And even we can extract or update the values also. Okay, so for example that will come in this video itself, but still, string we'll just go understand. A is equal to, let's do it in double quote, hello. So even we can extract the values. A of 0, the first index will be h. This also we can see. Okay, it's nothing but the sequence of character which comes under the text format. Over here, list, tuple, range, which comes under the sequence. Okay, even set is also under the sequence itself. Okay, list, it's nothing but ordered, mutable collection of terms. So as I have said, mutable is nothing but we could able to modify, order, or add or remove the elements, and which ordered elements is nothing but collected is specific, in which it's been preserved. You can access this by using the index itself, but there are certain sequences which in which we couldn't able to do it in ordered format. That is nothing but set, unordered collection of unique items. We have seen the example in the format of set, which comes under this code. Okay, so to identify whether it is a list or tuple or set, you can identify by giving the terms, the close bracket and the open bracket and close bracket. You can see the difference between list, tuple, and set. Okay, tuple is nothing but ordered immutable collection in which we couldn't able to update any value. Like as we have seen in tuple, I couldn't able to change the value, like a of first index is equal to 100, that I couldn't able to change it. But in list I could able to change it. Okay, I have changed 100.0 as I have updated my value. So this is the most important difference between the list and tuple. Okay, this will be in an interview question also. You may ask what is the difference between list and tuple. So there are various similarities between list and tuple, but this is the first and most important differences between the list and tuple. Okay, if you want the video related to terms like what is append, how to insert the values for each and every data type, please do it the comment. We'll make us a separate video related to that also. Range terms is nothing but you're giving the range from 1 to 5. If you will give it, if you're giving in this format range of 1 to 5, okay, no need to give any every time a variable and then put giving your function. Without variable also you can undergo it. Range is nothing but, okay, a of 0, a of 1, you can extract the values. Okay, every time no need to give every function in the format of variable itself. So if you want to use it, if you want to use this a to do to do certain things after this code, then you need to give it in a variable so that it will be easy to extract it. But if you, for example, if you are giving a range without any name, then it's nothing but range is stored. Okay, but in which variable it's been stored, you couldn't able to find it. For that purpose we used to give it in a variable so that we can do modify or do anything after certain if certain requirement is there. Set is an unordered collection of unique items that we have already seen. Mapping is nothing but dictionary. Okay, dictionary is also a collection of key value pair. Key is nothing but a and b, and value is nothing but 1 or 2. Okay, a key is having the value as 1, b key having the value of 2. So like in list tuple we have seen like list of 0. If we will see, then we will be getting the value as 1. So we are extracting by using the index value, but in dictionary we could able to extract by using a key value. So if the key, okay, I will go with the same example. A is equal to this, okay, and then if I need to extract the values, then I can, rather than giving it by index like in list tuple, we have given the index value and it could able to extract it. But in dictionary we couldn't able to give it in index format, in which we need to give it in key pair. Okay, if we will ask the value of key a, then we will be getting as 1. Okay, we can extract it by using the key only. Even we can change also, update, modify, that also could able to done in dictionary also. Okay, in which it's mutable. Okay, now from this all are the data type that we have seen. Okay, boolean is nothing but the logic value true or false used for condition statement, like is 1 is greater than 2, we will be getting as false. Okay, to check whether it's a condition is true or not, then we can use this boolean terms. None type is nothing but the absence of value is nothing but contains the null value. Okay, from this data type whatever we have seen, now let's differentiate between whether it is mutable or not. Okay, so list is mutable, in which we could able to append it. Dictionary is also mutable, in which we could able to change the value of key value pair, we could able to append, we could able to insert also. So mutable is nothing but modify, add or remove, in which we could able to modify it, and even we could able to add it, we could able to remove it. If we need to remove this two, we can we could able to give the value terms, and we could able to remove the terms also. So this all are the mutable thing, like list, dictionary, set. So this can be an interview question. What all are the mutable in data types? So at that moment you could able to say that list, dictionary, set. Immutable is nothing but integer, float, boolean, string, tuple. Frozen set is nothing but set itself, in which immutable version of set. we have given the example. So a is already defined the variable as 5, but a of 0, so there is not any index for 5, whether it's contain a 0th index or first index. If we couldn't able to modify also. Okay, a of 0. So this all are the terms in which only single values are being formed inside the variable, and we couldn't able to change the value. So numeric doesn't it doesn't contain the data type as mutable. It's a immutable ones. Even the string is also an immutable data type. Okay, so why it's an immutable, let's start do it with the example itself. Okay, in which we couldn't able to assign any terms. Okay, but assignment couldn't able to possible in string. Like in list we could able to assign like s of 0 index, let's keep it as other value that we could able to assign in list, but in string we couldn't able to assign, but we could able to modify and concatenate. Okay, so over here I could able to modify it. If I want this h need to be capital, rather than assigning it by using the index, which is couldn't able to possible in string, but I could able to modify this h, and concatenate will also be entertained in string. So in which assignment is not possible, so string is immutable. Tuple also immutable, we have seen it with the examples. Ordered or not ordered, ordered related to order terms also we have gone through it. Okay, in which what is ordered, items are stored and retrieved in the same order as inserted. As we are inserting the values, so it's been stored and retrieved in the same order. So if we need to extract a of 0, then it's been extracting a of 0 itself. But in unordered, definitely the data type will be set only, in which no guarantee of order, items may appear in different position. As I mentioned, set is an unordered, and we couldn't able to extract the values what will be in the 0 terms, first term, second term, because it keeps on changing. Okay, so this all are the examples that are related to this also we have seen. In code range we have seen dictionary preserves insertion order, in which it is in order format, and even set is also it's an unordered format. So this all are the data types, different type of data types, what is mutable, ordered, unordered, and the functions related to it, and the code that we have seen. So I hope this video find it out so useful. Do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you want the videos related to append, insert, this functions related to inbuilt function Python, then definitely do it in comment. We'll make a separate video related to it. Thanks for watching.